Hello again, and happy Halloween. Okay, so it's not Halloween for you today, but it is Halloween for me today. And normally I would do something sort of topical. Like last year, I went round a few days before Halloween and I filmed all the decorations and that in the town. And then I put it into the Halloween Day video. But I couldn't do it this year because there just doesn't seem to be anything. Nothing worth filming anyway, nothing much going on Halloween wise at all this year. Anyway, we're going to head over to Polly Steps. We're going to go in a slight different direction today. I'm going to cut through the station, go up the back. Here we go, back of the station. At least you're at the breeze down here. Solid industrial estate, Roman glass, a couple of units there, I don't know what they do, cover windows, and that whole unit there is all manor garage, which is the place that I use and also recommend for anything from a bulb in the headlights to an MOT to a major problem, to be fair. Not that I've had that many. But when I had my old car originally, I used to go there a lot and they always did me right. So here we go, there's Lower Brimley up there ahead of me, running from left to right. But we're going to cut now up Heywoods Road, the way I used to walk to school. Belgrave Terrace down along there. That's not changed a bit. Of course, all this has been built, not recently, but you know, since I used to walk past here. There's the house with all the animals. And the monkeys in the tree. Other side of Heywoods Road. Again, these houses have been here for ages, haven't changed a bit, apart from one on the end there that had a slight extension built. You can just sort of see the different type of brick where they pushed it out a little bit further. And just up here on the right, Winterbourne Road, where I always walk past and tell you that I used to walk up there to school. Well, today I'm not going to go to school. We're just going to wander up to the top to talk about the Knoll Hotel, as was. At the top here, there used to be a little hotel called the Knoll Hotel, which was just there to the left of the gates to the school. And of course these flats were built when it was demolished. Well, here's an announcement in the paper from January 2016 saying they're planning to build them. There you go. So I think they look a bit bigger than I thought they were going to be. They're not. Well, maybe they are, I don't know. Anyway, strange to see them there. First time I've ever been up here since they've been built. Amazing. There we are, Montpellier Apartments. That's what they're called. Okay, so heading off back down now. Gonna go across to Polly Steps. And I've got a really, really nice dinner now. Probably one of the ones I'm most excited for in a long time, actually, because it shows a place that isn't there anymore. Was there in my lifetime, but I've never been able to find any pictures of it. And it's a really clear, big, good picture with plenty of reference points, such as a post box and another building, etc., where I can really line it up and you can really see the difference. Got a paper mache doggy staring at me. Woof woof. Hello, boy. I'm back onto Higher Brimley with the house that's still for sale, with the very green walls and frontage. There we are, there's the lower gates, West Lawn gates as we used to call them, the other side of Winterbourne. And we're just heading cut down through St James's, I think. Ding dong, ding dong. Sudden bells must have been welcoming me. Just noticed the old Pothole Street sign is still there. I thought that had long gone. Huh. All good, although I think along here this could be a strong contender for Pothole Lane. Oh, not too bad up there, but yeah. Polysteps. Debris from the tide. And there's the Winter Rose. I must be out there checking on it at the moment inside, because the little dinghy that I was taken across in when I went out on it is docked in, tied behind it. So they must be in there now. Hello! There's the jetty, still, or the pontoon part, still tied firmly to the rocks here. But we do have another storm coming apparently in the next couple of days. Although it's not scheduled to hit timber too badly, I don't think. Anyway, I don't think. Famous last words and all that. But I don't think it's due to be too bad. Is that the remains of a boat or just stuff washed up? I can't tell from here. I'll have to look on the big screen when I get home. Well, there we go. That was Polysteps. Nice and peaceful, as we like it. No major problems. Excellent. And I'm going to head round to the fish quay now. Train! Whee! Again, so quiet these days they are. I know I've got the wind blocker on, but I can barely hear it myself. Just see what we can see, if anything, using the 20 times zoom of the Dintelglick Grotterheim. Whee! We've lost some of our signs in the storm by the look of it. Not sure exactly which ones are missing, but they're missing anyway. Well, one of them is the one that's got the spelling mistake on it. I know that for a fact, where they spelt sailors with the A and the I the wrong way around, to do with piracy. Here we go, we've made it to the fish quay. One of these boats here belongs to a subscriber, Alan. Hi Alan. He asked me if I could do a close-up of it. So of course, your wish is my command. There we go. No suitcase in it this time. There was a suitcase in it when we did a close-up of it before. Yeah, it's all looking relatively unscathed. I'll go around the other side. Only one of your blue plastic sort of ball things there now. I don't know if there was more or not. I can't remember. But anyway, there you go, there's your close-up, mate, and it all looks ship shape and Bristol fashion, firmly attached, firmly tied on, and in good condition. It's also gained a stowaway in the form of an old teddy bear. I'll look at it there in the corner, and there's one of your other blue things behind the seat. So there's your situation. Here we go, other side of the fish quay now. Still got the Shanty Festival poster up from September. There's the Girl Rona, one of the most famous fishing boats in Teignmouth, just behind the barrier there. There's the pilot boat. And the Seabird has changed its position on the moorings to much further up the beach, which I think is for the winter, because that's kind of where it was last winter when the guy was working on it and I was watching him do it every day. There you go, Girl Rona from the front. And that ship we were looking at previously behind there. And when I was filming that ship, I was at the bottom of the slipway there. The dredger is up here today. Maybe we do have bad weather coming in. Not seen it moored up here before. Anyway, all good. It's strange to see it there. We had people out here securing their boats for this potential weather we've got coming in. There's the ferry docked up alongside the breakwater. I think we'll carry on down the beach and see on the state of the two huts at the end. Well, that one they've been building with the blocks there is nearly finished. The roof is on. It's being rendered on the outside. They managed to get that up pretty quick. Fair play. And here we go. Still standing. The lock's been broken up on that one, so whether or not someone's in there because they had to be or someone's in there for fun, that lock's still okay. And our new look point. So I've just put the wind blocker off. Hopefully we get a bit more noise of the waves. Whee! Waves! Oh, slippy now. Hang on. Better pay attention to where I'm standing. I was all splashing up just now. Of course, the second I start filming, it goes all quite calm, and got some wonderful graffiti here. Heading down here to the very bottom of this part and across the road for our first proper then and now from 1974. just to give you some perspective of where we are, we're going to be standing outside the last house over there and looking back in that direction. Well, this would have been taken from roughly here, and we're looking directly across there at those flats, which used to be the Sea Point Cafe. And I can remember that quite well. Reference points for you are the post box just over there, the side of the Bay Hotel, and that building there that's sort of behind the new flats where the Ivy House was. Anyway, here we go. Lovely clear roads as well. I remember that quite clearly. Used to go in there, used to play a fruit machine in there at one point, but I've never actually had my hands on a proper photo of it until this one. So there we go, wonderful, 1974, Sea Point Cafe. Back over towards the Dead now to visit the facilities. I did manage to get through to my dentist yesterday, well, to my dentist's practice I should say, not to him, and I've given him a gentle nudge, so whether or not I get an appointment for next Monday or not I don't know, but it's ridiculous really. It'll be 5 weeks in Monday. And we're into the Triangle. Brunch, Luders, Triangle Pet Shop, Empty Shop, and of course Coasters, which is very helpfully flying my flag. Obviously supporting the channel in more ways than one. Lovely. And of course there's a seagull permanently attached with super glue to the top of the fountain. All is good in the world. Oh yes. And I'm just going to head up to Lidl's now. Oh no, I went there yesterday. I said I wouldn't get any bread, didn't need any. I wouldn't get any milk for me, didn't need any. I thought I had a 2-pinter in the fridge, I didn't. And my bread only had about 3 pieces left. Terrible. So I have to go up there again. Back of Wetherspoons for Barry. And of course it comes as no shock to report that a loaf of bread and 2 things of milk turned into a full bag of shopping, including gift wrapping for Christmas. We've got to start thinking about it though, it's coming soon. Well, that's it for today. Now tomorrow's going to be disjointed. I've got to take Mum to the hairdressers in the middle of the morning, so I might not get out properly for a long walk. And the following day is supposed to be this storm with the high winds. So we'll have to see, won't we? But either way, thanks for joining me. I think I've had a good one today. I've done everything I wanted to do. Certainly put a few steps on. All good. Cheers then. See you tomorrow. Bye.